Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Batistuta going after that. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a great ball crossfield.
Oh, played through for the wide man. He's got away. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nicely spread.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
Yeah, I can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos.
Fermin! Just too much, fractions.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Beckham. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Messi, Batistuta, and he's found a way past. Chance! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Batistuta did ever so well to produce something then. For him, it's a case of when there's a will, there's a way.
Now it's Batistuta. Rijkaard. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta. There's the shot! There it is! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Zanetti calmly anticipates.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Lopez. Now it's Batistuta. Nice looking ball. And this is Batistuta. Look at the space here. Space for him to turn and look. Getting up there! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Irwin. Ibrahimovic. Now, can they get him away? Messi. And this is Ibrahimovic! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. is always scanning the pitch for targets. Over to the right flank. Doku. And he's managed to get free. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to it. And it's been given away. Cantona gets flagged offside.
Boca Juniors truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Not a bad try by any means. That is good alertness. Rijkaard. Couldn't squeeze it through. Lopez. Definitely away. Kimmich. That's going right the way across. It's a pretty loose pass. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Boca Juniors trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So straight into the second half.
Boca Juniors can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Doku. Pass somewhat off target. Driving forward. McAllister. And the shot! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Boca Juniors restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
This is a promising build-up. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Beckham. Messi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Now it's Cantona. Cantona going forward. Cantona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's gone loose. Kessié. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rijkaard with a definite foul there. Rijkaard is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Bale. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Kessié has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And he's picked it up out wide. That's really good defending. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Beckham. Can he get it through? That has not gone well. Kimmich. And it's Lopez. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, this is a great position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Park Ji-sung. He has found the way through. Roberto Carlos. Here it is, crossed in. And the keeper beats it away. Now, this could be a chance.
Madrid really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Can he get on the end of this? Irwin gets into a good position. Oh, good effort! No, not the best of headers.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Distributed tidily. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, easy pickings there. Lorenzo Insigne, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Now it's McAllister. This looks promising. Shot a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Oh, Oh, that's nice. Great chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Threads one in. McAllister. That is lovely. Crosses it. Oh, greatly! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. And we're done. Boca Juniors have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. The unmistakable figure of the brilliant Lionel Messi. 3 times he's conquered Europe, Jim. The first of those back in 2009.
Rome, he was excellent throughout. Not just in the final, Peter, but over the course of the whole tournament. He so deserved to be on the score sheet that night.
And it came with a header. You didn't expect that, a loopy header over the keeper. You thought at one stage it wasn't going to reach the net, but it did, and we never doubted him.
The shortest player on the pitch beating one of the tallest goalkeepers around at the time.
And that is expertly dealt with. Cantona! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Bahia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Looking for the chance! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Drogba deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Cantona. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rui Costa. Now it's Doku. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He'll try from distance! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Howson. Now Costa Curta. And it's Conte. He's had it taken off him. Howson wins the duel this time. Rijkaard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Drogba. It's Drogba! It's wide, but not by very much.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Doku. Doku making good progress on the right-hand side. Pinches it off him. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he cuts out the supply. Irwin. And he skips past his man. Son Heung-min getting forward. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. McAllister. Irwin.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Here's a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Costa Curta. Conte. Now it's Messi. Cafu. It's gone out for a throw-in. And here's Drogba. Decent chance! Kimmich pokes it out wide. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's gone loose. Driving on and making good progress. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He has a look up. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Bahia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Bullish header! And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp, aimed beyond the defence. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He is through here. Cafu.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's been slipped through. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Irwin. Irwin making good progress. Son Heung-min. Lovely bit of skill. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Boca Juniors leading by 1 at the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Boca Juniors can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substituição no time do Bahia. Camisa 9.
And we get things going again. Boca Juniors currently ahead by the smallest of margins.
Camisa 18. Camisa 52.
Howson.
Camisa 11.
Marquinhos is very much of the... Oh, they could be caught out here! And he welcomes it in. And he's managed to get free. Big chance! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish.
Can he finish? Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Costa Curta. It's Rui Costa. Opts for safety. And it's Maradona. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Mbappe. Vermin. It's a good run down the right. Doku. Marquinhos gets in to thwart him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And they win it back again. Cantona! Yes! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Kessié. McAllister. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's got a side of... It's Son Heung-min! And there's a goal! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is...
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description, really. This is just another ordinary day, though, in the life of the Boca nation. So things are underway. That's the keeper's ball. And it's Lopez.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Kane, looking for a runner. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Fermin makes a dash for it. He is through here. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Boca Juniors with the corner, they're first. Kimmich plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Eze distributed tidily.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Kessié. Irwin getting forward. Tries to pass it through. He's got away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's not an especially good pass, that. Pará are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Eze tries to play it through. Some really good ball movement. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Cantona.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, look at the space here. That is a brilliant interception. Doué. That's going wide left. And that has left him in a heap. Eze. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now he's got space here. Kimmich. And it's Son Heung-min. And he's worked it through. Cantona. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Marquinhos. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Gabriel has given away a free kick. Cantona, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Cantona must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
Big chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Irwin. Son Heung-min. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Just eases him off the ball. Kessié. McAllister. Spread to the right. Now it's Doku. He's found a way past. And it's Lopez. Doku has it in a wide position. He's had a shot! Goal!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And we've reached half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Boca Juniors just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. But this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Boca Juniors just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Boca Juniors leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Ball's played through, where it came from. And the shot! And there's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Oh no, this does not look good. Fermin gets on his bike and on the move. He's going all the way. Now it's Doku. Well, that's another chance. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, he takes home the match ball. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Lopez. Kimmich. Now, can they get him away? Shapes to shoot! Goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! Piercing and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other.
Vinicius Junior! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for the far post. He leaps for it! Goal! Flamengo! And there is your opener. A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. They want to be quick to recover this. And that was nowhere near his best. Azar. Neymar. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. That is good alertness. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Well, now here's a good battle. Takes the shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
McAllister. Son Heung-min. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Donatoni. He has found the way through. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy with the cross.
Boca Juniors are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Chouameni deals with that comfortably. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Great ball if he can get there.
Flamengo definitely like their pressing from the front.
He's having a hit! Oh, off the bar!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Doku gets into a good position. pings in across. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Zanetti. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's a key interception. Irwin. McAllister. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well read, nice interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's come to nothing. Khan punts it upfield. Irwin. Son Heung-min takes a shot! It's hit the uprights. Oh, good finish. Boca Juniors are all square. Cantona duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
He's picked his way through. Decent chance! Goal! Boca Juniors! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Boca Juniors with the lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Doku. Threads one in. Will play through for the wide man. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice control. Oh, shooting chance! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. So the team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Boca Juniors are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And so the action is resumed. Doku. Some good work on the right flank here. He's taking on the lot of them. Doku.
Oh, great feat, that.
He is through here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on. Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Boca Juniors go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
It's a promising position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking for options for movement. Has to go back here.
Boca Juniors are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Kimmich. Doku. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Doku. Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Incoming delivery. Can he finish? It's a goal! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Flamengo cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Irwin looks to the other side, looking for the run, and that pass just didn't quite work. Kimmich. Doku. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. No, there's no going past him this time. Dani Olmo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Doku bops him off it and wins back the ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's having a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Son Heung-min really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Camisa 4, Neymar. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 15.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. No, he's not getting past him there. Cantona. Showing great feet there. Cantona, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side. And that has put a halt to things. Real chance! Could be danger here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tries to pass it through. He's beaten the last man, and again! And that's a sharp finish. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter.
Oh, good effort. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging.
Oh, great leap! And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Vermeer playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
He is through here. Deftly away. Can he get it through? And he shoots! In he goes again! Goal! Boca Juniors! 100 games of service, duly rewarded. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Firmino demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Messi, he's having a pop! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way past. That's very neat. Can he finish? Vieira tries to clear.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time.
Cantona! Irwin. Now it's Son Heung-min.
That's good play from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot!
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Lovely bit of skill. And the finish! And that's a good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Things starting to look very comfortable. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Sylvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Threads one in, and here's Son Heung-min.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kessié. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That is lovely. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach.
Shevchenko! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Irwin plays it short. Irwin has the space to scheme. Back in one, towering header! Goal! Barcelona! Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Boca Juniors are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Doku, showing great feet there. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He is through here. Getting up there. And that's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do...
Cantona! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Boca Juniors really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. Son Heung-min! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kimmich goes short. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. And here's McAllister. Son chance! And it's come back out to him. And that's a tidy finish. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Shot, surely! Well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Shifted it to the flank. Son Heung-min. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Kimmich with the short one. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Probably be looking to play it square from here. Lovely bit of skill. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So, another set play. Oh, brilliant stop from Oblak! Rijkaard can clear it away. They get a throw in. Vermeer. Boca Juniors are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Oh, it's come loose. Son Heung-min receives it in a wide position. Nice control. Goes for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, that's well seen too. Gerrard. Doku has it in a wide position. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. And it's McAllister. He's having a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Irwin. Passing is crisp and sharp. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Doku. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! And no mistake. And deep into first half stoppage time. A timely strike. And that is all they have time for. And either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So the action resumes.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Takes a shot! And that's a good finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Pass somewhat off target. McAllister. Spread it left. And it's Son Heung-min. Irwin. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Boca Juniors have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Tries to pass it through.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19 será reemplazado por el dorsal 7.
Irwin gets it away. Good chance here! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
McAllister. Baresi. Kimmich. Fermin. And he's intervened well there. Goes forward. Shevchenko going after that. Irwin. Nicely weighted ball. Son Heung-min. And that's a throw. Now it's Son Heung-min. And a chance! Oh, that's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Yamal's cross.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Cantona really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Aimed at the far side.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So we have movement on both benches.
El dorsal 5, el dorsal 10. Serán sustituidos por
Irwin.
el dorsal 18, el dorsal 11, el dorsal 15. Hazard. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And it's Insigne. Insigne. And he welcomes it in. And Kessié. That's a good ball out wide. Kimmich made a search from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Oh, the chance for a shot! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but...
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Irwin having a look.
Well, they're probably going to bend it in. They'll need a good in-swinger, though.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Cantona, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side. A heavy challenge.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's another chance! That is some... And it's been given away. Spread to the right. Boca Juniors just getting a reminder of what it is like to be under siege.
Oh, that was a real let-off, Peter. I think...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, sweet feet. Quality ball. Well, they've got it again. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And he cuts out the supply. And that signals the end. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.